Yo, heard y'all been wanting some of this dope. So I'm gonna give you some of this dope. Know it been a while, man. I've been down and out, but I'm feeling better. So, like Gucci say, it's my first day out. But listen, let's talk about two things. First thing, I know the pandemic and all the new NCAA rules has destroyed the 2021 class recruiting. But this is the first thing, parents and kids. You can't go to a D3 or NAIA school and then try to transfer up to a higher level school without sitting out. Now, unless the NCAA just come in and say they give them another free transfer year, another year of free eligibility, then if you go to an NAIA and then you transfer to a D2, you got to sit a year. Sorry for that inconvenience. But yeah, you can't use a NAIA or a D3 or even a D2 as a JUCO. That ain't how this work, y'all. You do have to sit out a year if you go up, once you become a full-time student at that school. All right. Second thing we need to talk about. I understand that the preferred walk-on stuff is different this year. Unless you are well off financially, I don't like for my kids to do the PWOs at all, because it sounds good to the kid, but the kid ain't the one getting that bill, and he not paying that bill. Your parents gonna get that bill. This is the thing you got to look at too. Usually, a program will take on, a few walk-ons a year. If they're doubling up on walk-ons, it's gonna take the double amount of time for you to get a scholarship. That's how I look at it. I just think, if you were being recruited, and then you waited too late, or you only had senior tape, and Division I schools were really recruiting you. I'm not talking about responding on Twitter. I'm talking about calling you, trying to get you on campus. I'm talking about really, really recruiting you. If that was happening, okay, I can see that. If you got legit Power 5 talent or Group of 5 talent, okay, cool, go walk on. But if you a kid that only heard from D3s and NAIAs, man, this ain't the year to walk on. Because this is the thing, you thinking, okay, I'm going to earn a scholarship. If you go look at the amount of kids when they're rewarded scholarships, they're juniors or seniors when they're rewarded those scholarships. 90% of them. So think about this. You're going to have to go 2 to 3 years, maybe even 4, without getting a scholarship. So you're finna pay for your own degree, basically. They'll catch that last year. So what I'm telling you is, make sure you understand all this, because you're wasting your parents' money when you walk on and then you transfer and leave and go to a junior college. Or, I don't like how they treat me, so I'm gonna go to a D2. You could have been at that D2. You gotta be realistic in this situation, man. It's a lot of people trying to get to the Division I level, but you gotta be truthful with yourself if you can really play at that level, man. If everybody could do it, it wouldn't be other levels of football. I'm just keeping it on. But it just short and sweet today. Nothing major. Just wanted to reach out, man, and that was on my mind. A lot of parents were asking me, you know what I mean? The other thing is, man, there's nothing wrong with D2 football. And I've said it on multiple videos. One of my teammates got drafted, and I had multiple teammates get shots in the NFL and actually playing in the NFL. I mean, the number one thing, man, go get a degree. Go get a degree, man. If you, and this the other thing, if you're not supposed to be at that D2, go break every record. Go be the best that's ever played there. You know what I mean? Some of y'all actually get to a D2 and tell yourself, "Oh man, I lost the love of football." I'm not sure how in love you were with the game. If you can just lose the game, just lose all the love for the game that you've been playing for most of your life. because you're not at the level that you want to be at. Come on, man. Come on. And this video is not discouraging anybody from walking on. I'm providing information for people that want to walk on. Everybody's posting all these PWO offers. Some of y'all posting offers and they really PWOs. We ain't gonna get into that. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Let y'all, you know what I'm saying, let y'all do y'all thing. But nah, that's all I wanted to address today, man. It was basically the PWOs and basically you can't use smaller universities for JUCO. Now let me tell you this. I have seen a kid go from a D2 to a D1 and get put on scholarship. One. Then I seen another kid go from a 1AA and get put on at an FBS. One. Both of those kids were highly recruited though. Highly recruited. One of them didn't have grades, and the other one tore his ACL his senior year. So he had to go prove himself again. Outside of that, if you go to an NAIA school and then transfer to a D2, you're gonna have to break a record or just really go be productive to get put on scholarship at another school, at a bigger school. I mean, you're gonna have to go crazy. Like I got a kid at Oklahoma Baptist right now. He ain't got no business being there. No business. He can go start at multiple FCS and Group of 5 schools. I mean multiple. It ain't even close. And what I tell him is, man, focus on your academics. If it's meant to be, you could be a grad transfer. And if he a grad transfer with 2 years, he gonna go crazy, watch. Just like the kid that left San Angelo State and went to Missouri. It was a grad transfer at 1 more year. Hey, bet on himself. But he was a D2 All-American. And he's 6'4". 6'4", if I'm educated people. That's what I'm saying. You can't, don't, you know, I'm not saying can't nobody do it, but look at the people that have done it. They can do something that nobody else can do. But hey, man, y'all ain't got to listen to me. I'm just an out-of-work coach that got run out the game.
And not using God's talent was just so displeasing, but I double back, running for the sack like Khalil Mack, and I did it all.